today we're going to be talking about the thyroid hormone pathway. So how does the thyroid get turned on? How does it get regulated? And what does it do, right? So my thyroid hormone comes in kind of two flavors. We have T3, which is going to be the active hormone. We have T4, which is going to be the inactive form. And what we need it for is for stimulating metabolism. And that's going to be happening at the cellular level, right? So we're going to do things like increase cellular respiration in a number of ways, right? So we're going to be increasing the different genes that are involved. We're going to change the different proteins, the activity of the mitochondria. All of that is going to happen in response to the thyroid hormone, right? But we don't want metabolism happening all the time. We haven't eaten food every single part of the day, right? And so what we need is a way to calmly regulate it, to have it at a consistent and effective level. So what we have is, starting up at the hypothalamus, we produce TRH, right, or the thyroid releasing hormone. This is going to go down, and it's going to stimulate the pituitary gland. And the pituitary gland is going to release TSH, or thyroid stimulating hormone. And what it does is, imagine, right, we've got our cuboidal cell, right, because it's a gland, right? And in my cuboidal cell, so this is the lumen of my follicle, this is the outside of the follicle. And so inside, we have two processes happening in these thyroid follicles. The one process is we're making the thyroglobulin. Okay, so thyroglobulin. And this is going to have lots and lots and lots of tyrosines. Okay, and these tyrosines can bind to iodine. Okay. And so we take we make the thyroglobulin, it's got lots of tyrosine, okay, and now it gets sent to the lumen. Okay, so this is a process that happens all on its own inside the thyroid, okay? But in order to make T3 and T4, right, they need to have iodine. To get iodine, we have a transporter, okay? We have a sodium iodine co-transporter. And in order for this to be present on the membrane and active on the membrane, we need TSH. Okay, so when TSH is released from the pituitary gland, it's going to activate this process, and now sodium and iodine are going to go in to the thyroid itself, and that iodine is going to be secreted out to the lumen. Okay, and now my thyroglobulin, those tyrosines, can have it bind to the iodine. And then ultimately, right, that whole glob comes in, gets broken down in the lysosome into T3 and T4s, and then can be secreted out and then activate cellular metabolism throughout the body. Okay. And so this is where a number of different things can go wrong, right? We can have too low of TRH. We could have too low of TSH. We could have not enough iodine in our diet. Now we iodize our salt to kind of fix that problem. We could be producing too much or too little thyroglobulin, right? So there's many different things can happen that can affect your overall metabolism just because of the sheer nature of this pathway. But anyway, I hope this helps with everything as we go through.